What's up, witches? It's the Zen Witch with a really quick look at the full moon chart for March 28th. That's a Sunday. Full moon is at 2:48 p.m., so you might want to do Saturday night for your ritual work. All right, let's take a look down at the charts in the bottom, the elements and modes. We have a very strong Aries chart signature, and one of the big reasons for that is we've got a stellium in Aries with Sun, Chiron, and Venus all at exactly 8 degrees. It doesn't get any tighter than that or more potent. Sun is exalted in Aries, so it is the epitome of self-expression, of shining your light without regard for anybody else, unapologetic, uncompromised. And conjuncting Chiron, Sun and Chiron is expressing the nature of your woundedness. Venus, let's throw in affection, self-worth. This is a setup that would make it really a great time to practice some deep self-care as far as your emotions go, your woundedness goes, just taking good care of yourself, doing something that feels wonderful, tastes wonderful, sensual pleasures. That's a great setup. But now let's stick the moon in Libra opposing that. And it's a powerful moon. We've had a series of full moons where the moon has been solitary because the planets have been in a little bit of a clump over here. And it's happening again. We've got a configuration called a bucket, 9 planets on one half of the chart and the moon's sticking out on the other end. And it really just puts that moon in high focus. Moon in Libra is a social urge. You feel more secure when you're around friends. You want to kind of socially conform to keep the peace and make everything nice. But opposing this stellium in Aries, which is about me and taking care of me and me feeling good, it can set up a conflict between I feel secure when I'm with my friends, but I really, really, really need to just take care of myself. I would say run this through the filter of the fact that we are still in a pandemic and err on the side of staying home to take care of yourself, do something wonderful and beautiful for yourself sensually. And the Libra moon is just about bringing it back into balance in that case. One of the things that can happen here with the moon opposing Venus is we can be prone to spending money emotionally. Gosh. And considering all kinds of money is hitting checking accounts all over the country as the relief money starts showing up, people could be dealing with their grief process, their stress, their emotions just by spending that money like crazy. Take your time. Think about things. You don't have to go berserk with it. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with spending a little bit of money to make myself feel good and to do something nice for myself. No problem there at all. But I think erring on the side of staying home, being with yourself, doing something wonderful with yourself and your pod is the way to go here. We also have, because going out and being social could really bring conflicts of people just feeling touchy and wounded and sort of splattering that around rather than, being empathetic and listening. That Aries wad makes it really the focus on me. So we've got this moon inconjuncting Uranus, and an inconjunct requires adjustments. So we have adjustments to be made between our social urge, the urge to be with other people and be nice and conforming and keeping the peace and just having a lovely, jolly old time, and Uranus here, which is I want to be a rebel and I want to stick out like a sore thumb and I want to do things my way and not conform. So we've got an adjustment to be made there. And we also have a Mercury-Neptune conjunction, which makes us very sensitive. Mentally, our thoughts tend to be very colored by our emotional state. This could be used in ritual by just doing some poetry writing, doing something that brings in inspiration and puts it out in a verbal form. I'm not going to talk about any other aspects because the ones that are shown here in the middle are really too wide by transit to have an effect, particularly this big fat blue triangle. I know some people probably got very excited and went, "Ooh, looky, there's a grand trine." Not really, not by transit. I mean, what it would be, a grand air trine would just give us ease and flow as far as communication goes. Saturn-Mars trine would talk about the ability to structure our energies and really make them work for us in a constructive way. And the moon brings in emotional investment in that process. But like I said, it's pretty wide to really have an effect for us. And it's a trine. It's not going to cause problems anyway. So, take it or leave it. All right, you guys. I would use, like I said, for ritual work, really think about the hurts that you have suffered, the traumas that need to be processed through, and expressing those in ritual, and then doing something really physical to get it out of your system. Okay, you guys, hope you got something out of that. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to send me a donation or a deck, as there's a wish list down below. You can also join my Patreon if you would like to learn how to be an astrologer. I'm giving up the goods over on Patreon. All right, you guys, I will see you next time. ZenWitch out.